everyone, welcome to our course, Green Economy from China's Stories. Today, let's take a look at China's achievements in sustainable development over the years. First, absolute poverty has been completely eliminated, and the first Sustainable Development Goal has been achieved 10 years in advance. At the beginning of the reform and opening up, the number of rural people living in poverty in China reached 770 million, and the poverty headcount ratio reached 97.5%. Over just 40 years, China has completed an excellent economic transformation. More than 800 million people have been lifted out of poverty, and the poverty headcount ratio had dropped to 3.1% at the end of 2017, contributing more than 17% to the world's poverty reduction. This is a milestone in the history of human development. By 2020, China will eliminate the absolute poverty, and more than 1 billion people will work together for a moderately prosperous society in all respects. In this regard, the British economist McDean says that in terms of poverty reduction, China is a hero. Second, significant progress has been made in fields such as health, education, and public services. The health of women and children is an important sign of people's healthy level, and has also an important sign of the degree of civilization of country. In recent years, the health of Chinese women and children has been improved significantly. In 2018, the national maternal mortality fell to 18.3 per 100,000 people, and the infant mortality fell to 6.1 per thousand. In addition, the basic medical insurance system has been fully established, covering the whole population in China, and advancing towards high quality and elaboration in the face of people's increasing diversified needs. China should narrow regional differences and ensure the moderate, sustainable, and multi-level medical insurance system to help to continuously improve people's sense of gain and happiness. At the same time, the education penetration rate in China has increased and reached the average level of middle and high-income countries, and the completion rate of primary and junior high school education in China was close to 100% in 2017. In the field of public services in recent years, regional party commitments and governments have steadily promoted the objectives and tasks set in the Plan for Building Rule of Law Government 2015 to 2020. Positive results have been achieved in building of a law-based government. The Ministry of Justice has promoted the development of platforms for public legal service entities, hotlines, and networks to improve service conditions, made overall use of transfer payments funds from the central government to strengthen funding for public legal services, and give priority to less developed regions. Taking the lower-income people, disabled people, rural migrant workers in cities, the elderly, adolescents, single mothers in need, and other special groups, as well as military families, retired soldiers, and other entitled groups, are the key targets of public legal services, and continue to promote the balanced development of basic public legal services. Third, investment in sustainable development has increased and the ecological environment has been significantly improved. A research team of 19 scientists from 16 institutions in Australia, China, and United States published a paper entitled China's Response to a National Land System Sustainability Emergency on the top international journal Nature in July 2018. It highly appreciated China's great achievements in natural environment improvement and sustainable development. In the past 40 years, China has carried out the largest intervention in the sustainable development of the land system in human history and launched a series of ecological conservation projects with huge investment and important influence in China and even the world, including the Shelter Forest Project in the Northeast, North China, and Northwest, protection of natural forests, and return of farmland to forest or grassland. The research team found that China's investment in sustainable development has increased dramatically since 1998. By 2015, the 16 projects had invested a total of $378.5 billion and mobilized 500 million workers in an area of 6.24 million square kilometers, which counts for 65% of China's land area. This effort is unprecedented in the world. Although it is not perfect, it does bring great benefits to the entire country's natural environment and people's living environment. The United Nations introduced the 17 Sustainable Development Goals at the end of 2015, while in China, this series of major projects have been committed to addressing many of the Sustainable Development Goals, as shown in the figure. The environmental goals of these projects include mitigating the erosion, sedimentation, and flooding of the Yangtze and the Yellow rivers, preventing the desertification in the arid north, controlling the stony deserts in limestone areas of the southwest, reducing the impact of sandstorm in Beijing and its surrounding areas, protecting natural forests, and improving the productivity of cropland, as shown in the figure. An important note for the sustainable development in China came in the late 1990s. China experienced a series of natural disasters that were generally believed to be caused by unsustainable land management, including the Yellow River cutoff in 1997, the Yangtze River flood in 1998, and the sandstorm in Beijing in 2000. This series of events triggered the acceleration of China's investment in the sustainable development. China has launched numerous ecological projects, as shown in the figure, including return of farmland to forest or grassland and protection of natural forests, the increasing investment in the Shelter Forest Project in the Northeast, North China, and Northwest, which aims to slow and reverse desertification, has made a 4,500-kilometer green wall. China's investment in the sustainable development has achieved remarkable results. The forest coverage rate in China increased from less than 10% in the 1990s to 22.96% in 2018, with a forest area of 220 million hectares and a forest stock of 17.56 billion cubic meters. In fields of forest area and stock, China has maintained double growth for more than 13 consecutive years, becoming the country with the largest increase in forest resources in the world. This viewpoint is not only supported by the Chinese data. In February 2019, the data from the Global Green Leaf Area survey released by NASA also confirmed that the forest area in China was growing. The report showed that from 2000 to 2017, the new green leaf area was about 2 million square miles, equivalent to Amazon rainforest. The highest net growth rate was achieved by China, 17.8%, followed by India, 11.1%, and the European Union, 7.78%. The largest net increase in green leaf area was also achieved by China, reaching 1.351 million square kilometers, which is almost equivalent to the total net increase of green leaf area achieved by Russia, the United States, and Canada, and accounting for a square of the new green area in the world. To make these achievements, China has implemented policies related to desertification control and afforestation. China has implemented key projects such as return of farmland to forest, the Shelter Forest Project in the Northeast, North China, and Northwest, and the Shelter Forest Project in the middle and lower reaches of the Yangtze River successfully. Afforestation area exceeded 82.085 million hectares during the period from 2004 to 2017. China has a population of nearly 1.4 billion, and China's achievements in sustainable development are an integral part of global sustainable development. China has explored a path of sustainable development in which the economy, society, and environment are coordinated. It has provided Chinese wisdom and Chinese solutions for the vast number of developing countries driven by China. 2016 G20 Hangzhou Summit put development issues at the forefront of the global macro policy framework for the first time. The Paris Agreement to deal with the global warming was finally reached, and China lived up to its responsibilities as a major country. China has also deepened the South-South cooperation, established the China, the United Nations Peace and Development Fund, and the South-South Cooperation Assistance Fund, formed synergy between the Belt and Road Initiative and the 2013 Agenda for Sustainable Development, and made positive contributions to the realization of the Global Sustainable Development Goals. Okay, that's all for today. Thank you.